Good day everyone and welcome to Obidient Family TV. The program is Hope Alive. Yes, there is hope in Nigeria and a new Nigeria is certainly possible. Now good morning, afternoon and evening depending on our time zone. Today we have come to discuss some of the things that are happening in Nigeria, but most especially bringing you the greetings from the Obidient Family Cooperative Society. Yes, that is one of the things that will come. But let me not fail to mention the highlights of what is happening in Nigeria. Misplaced priorities in Nigeria. But I want to mention just two of them that are actually trending right now. We have the protesters in Kaduna, which are protesting about what is happening in another country. If that is not a misplaced priority or is being sponsored, we would not know. We understand that Shi'ite group are actually proscribed, but at the same time, in Kaduna, about 2 people have lost their lives in this very particular massive protest. And also in Abuja, they were condoned as after the Jumat Mosque, the whole place were just in brouhaha. I'm going to bring all that and how it happened and all that. But before I do that, let me start by bringing the Obidient family meeting of tomorrow to you guys, because that is what I promise I'm going to do. First of all, to let all the Obedience worldwide know that the structure of the Obedient movement being talked about for a while is happening now in all the local governments in Nigeria. That is 774 local governments is being started. And all the people who are in this local government are using the platform of the cooperative society for welfare and other things, but most is especially building the structure. So what you see on the this thing right now is the meeting, the notice of meeting of tomorrow by 9 p.m. As we discuss moving forward, several people registrations has come in today. I commend the people from Delta, Edo State, the people whom their certificates has arrived and they were able to display it on the platform for everybody to see. Kudos to them as they have registered, and going forward they will be assigned a group and all the people in that, I think, Oshimiri South local government will be there. But now some people are asking certain questions about this very structure that is being created, and I kind of put in the executive summary of the objectives of the Obedient Family Multipurpose Cooperative Society. Number 1 is to create a structural framework for the grassroots mobilization of the Obedient movement across Nigeria. 2 is to mobilize obedience and foster cooperation within all the 774 local governments using the cooperative society multipurpose structure as a special project vehicle. Now, to provide financials to each Obedient family member involved in productive agricultural businesses through the organized leadership of the Obedient Family Cooperative Society, and to effectively mobilize organic grassroots support for His Excellency P2B in all the local governments, and to constantly connect and share ideas on redefining our options for 2027. Believe you me, a new Nigeria is certainly possible. We have talked so much about the structure, and structure is here on earth, is not in heaven. It's just dwelling among us on the grassroots, and we have activated it wherever you are. Click the link that is on the description of this video now to join the community. Find out what is happening in your local government. Connect with the obedience in your local government so that you guys could go to the government of the state of your residence and then get it registered. If you don't have financial support, we will support you financially to make sure you are properly registered, and you will manage it by yourself in your respective local government. And once you have a structure that could help. Of course, you guys can now come up with your support initiatives and what you want to progress, because when our own P2B said we should move from consumption to production, he really meant it. But I mean, is he going to attract the World Bank and everything to give you directly? No, but he has the capacity to do what? To support. We have seen him supporting everywhere he go in Nigeria. So supporting Obedience will not be a very big thing, because but you need to put yourself in a very solid structure. And there is none other than a cooperative within the local government that form the basis and that can come up with business plans and all the issues you guys will have on your different businesses for support. I will support, and I will also solicit for your support in your respective local government using the Obidient Family TV. So let's join hands together to make this structure that they have said is just 4 people tweeting in a room. Let us make it sound before the 2027. We can do it. We have started it. Certificates have started rolling out in different places. As we know, if you go to the platform, you see the reaction of people that are very much enthusiastic, very much interested in getting their local government registered. Domicile to them. It's not about anybody in Abuja or anywhere. You own it. It's grassroots. It's organic. So please, tomorrow, do not fail to join us by 9 p.m. as we, as new entrants tell us what their issues are in their local government. The people that have registered already will share their experience on how they went to their local government and Ministry of Commerce to get these things registered. A lot of questions will be answered tomorrow by 9 p.m. and the invite link will be broadcasted on this very video. So I'm expecting that by tomorrow we are not going to have network issues to join the Zoom meeting wherever you are. Take it back at your own local government. So with all of this, please do not hesitate at all. Click the link that is on this very video now. Join the WhatsApp community of the Obidient Family Cooperative Society. Thank you as you do that. And also like and share so that other Obedients who are not aware of this very arrangement will know. Please, let's do this right now. If you are watching, wherever you are, like and share so that other Obedients will know that the grassroots structure have started mobilizing. And that is what we have. Then, let's get back to the normal stories of what is happening today. What I just have is to tell you guys that there are misplaced priorities in Nigeria and are diverting attention. Look at what happened with the Shi'ite group. I'm not against religious protests and other things that has to deal with redefining Nigeria or trying to be making a new Nigeria possible. But when it has to deal with something that is happening in another country, then I have a problem with it. So I have a problem when you have to do a protest in Abuja that is ravaged with hungry people and all of that in support of what is happening in Palestine. Now, Palestine, of course, they are brothers, we are the same, but at the same time, we have very serious issues, hunger issues in Nigeria. We have very serious insecurity. So why don't we protest about the people who are being killed in the north? How many Shiites of this group that are being killed and their houses razed in the north? Why are they not coming out to protest about that? Only to protest for people who are in Palestine. Well, I've not seen people in Palestine or other places who are now doing the same protest against the killings and kidnappings that are happening in the northwest, northeast, and all the northern area. I've not seen them talking about the poverty that is stricken. The Aramajri is littered in the streets of the northern states, while their elites are just going around with multiple cars and all of that. These are misplaced priorities, and that is what I am bringing up to say it's not about this thing. This is outrageous to see people protest on something that is happening in another country while we are just in a very turbulent waters right now. Another thing again, why I said whether it is state-sponsored, I wouldn't know. Look at the issue of Bobrisky that is hitting everywhere. Bobrisky, that nobody is like, nobody wants to put themselves in the same shoes like him. Now it has taken a trend that everybody thinks nothing other than a discussion on Bobrisky, whom has gone to court, has pleaded guilty to spraying money. The same money that is being spread by all the big guys everywhere. I mean, why can't we wonder why, if these are not misplaced, and some people from other places are trying to shift our attention from the problems that are plaguing the nation right now and making us to be indulging in this not social media frenzy, because it is all over the news. It's on channels everywhere. It's on Arise News everywhere. It is on NT. It's all over the mainstream media. Why are they giving it so much coverage on something that really don't mean anything? The guy spread money, whether it's a she or it's a he. Well, I wouldn't say that, but he was spreading money. Who does not money? As we speak today, people are spreading money and nothing happens to them. So why is it not a diversion of attention? Whenever they want you to dance to this tone, to forget what you are passing through, you start dancing around that. But I trust obedience. Let's build our structure and all that. Let's even take a listen to what happened with these Shiites in Kaduna, and then we will now listen to also talk about on the issue of this Bobrisky. But first, let's take a listen to what the Kaduna police talked about this Shiite, and discover the fact that even the faces of the people that were arrested, among the multitude that they say protested, the few that they arrested, they showed their back, they never showed their face. Tell me if I am correct or wrong that this thing seems something like manipulative to push people to be thinking on another direction. Why don't you show us the faces of the people that you say fought with the police, that used gun, but you are showing us their back? Let's take a listen from the police PRO.
You know, today we have encounter with IMF members, which, as we earlier know, that the IMN has been proscribed since 2019 by the government and has been banned from holding any public position except until they have the approval by the police. And since within this week, we have an intelligent information that these members are planning to have a possession, and which they are planning to block most of our major roads and our market. So with this information, the Commissioner of Police, CP Audu Alida Bigi PSC, order our policemen to go there and put them in strategic places. And as a result, these people came out today. As they came out, cited the police on their various positions, these people started stoning our men. As you can see, some of them are even holding locally fabricated guns, using all dangerous weapons, starting shooting the police. And the police, as a law enforcement agencies, there is no way why we can allow such, which we know that this is very, very unlawful assembly. And with that, we have to use the minimal force to disperse them.
Today in Kaduna State, the capital, Kaduna State capital, as operatives of the Nigerian Police Force attempted to disperse members of the proscribed Islamic Movement of Nigeria, IMN, commonly known as Shiites, while holding a procession. Gunshots were heard and videos emerged depicting the incident, initially causing panic among residents, especially those with shops along Ahmadu Bello Way. The IMN members had gathered around Kanu Road Bello Way before the police arrived to intervene. Spokesperson of the Kaduna Police Command, Masru Hassan, confirmed that members of the IMN turned violent when approached by the police, resulting in a few arrests and the recovery of assault weapons. The police confirmed that some of their operatives were wounded and have been taken to medical facilities. There are also concerns that some IMN members may have died during the confrontation. This is not the first time IMN members have held public processions, despite being proscribed by the federal government under former President Muhammadu Buhari?
I didn't want us to take because there is so many, all the mainstream media has gone through this and that, they want to divert their attention. For me, it's misplaced priorities. They want to shift our attention to something that is that shouldn't be happening. If you say that these people, you already know that there is an intel that told you that there is going to be such a procession of the Shiites around Abuja and Kaduna. I mean, why wouldn't you have prevented it? But all of these things they left it until they all crashed. At the end of the day, you can't even show us the face of these people. You are showing their back, which stipulates that, of course, some people may be responsible and using some people. You can see them on the screen. Why showing us their back if you say that these people are the people? Let's see their faces and know who they are, and then know that these people, the people who are around there to even know whether they are their brothers or their sisters. But they will share their face and then make Nigerians believe that this is happening so that it will look like they are working. But anyway, that is part of the brouhaha that keeps happening in Nigeria. The other thing again is Bobrisky. Is it what is that his name? Is it I've forgotten the guy's name, but of course everybody knows is Idris Okuneye, and that is popularly known as Bobrisky. He has taken over. EFCC clearly showed his face, just like I was talking about these Shi'ite protesters. They showed his face. Even when he went to court today, he clearly showed his face looking like a man. Why didn't he wear his wig and enter the court? But you know, all of these things is shifting our attention and diverting the priorities of where Nigerians' attention should be. If they hear there's a protest of hunger in one place, they try to use another thing to counter it. But anyway, just know that it is in everywhere, and Bobrisky, as they call him, has pleaded guilty and even told the court that he didn't even know that spreading money was against the law. Let's be clear about this. Let's understand that what is her name, one of the actresses, I forgot it, was actually either during COVID or something, did something that they had to dock her and stuff like that. Who does not know that spraying money is wrong? But whether it's a punishable crime is a different thing altogether. We see it every day. Even now, as I'm seated here talking, some people are spreading money. It's happening everywhere. But then, whoever the government chooses to victimize, of course, they go after the person. I'm not sorry for Bobrisky because maybe I don't favor what he does or what he represents in the first place. But at the same time, I don't condemn anybody because I am not God. I don't judge anybody on what they do. But all the same, we have reports of it coming from Kakaki Social. Kudos to them. They displayed a whole lot of things on how it happened in court and all of that. I will leave you to watch that and judge really. Does this really warrant this kind of media frenzy, promotion that is being given to this 31 years old man, con woman, so to speak? Does it require Nigerians at this time when every commodity is so high, when government needs to be talked to, when everybody needs to tell the government to do the right thing? Is it that time that we need to focus on a man turned woman and it becomes the talk of the whole mainstream media, not even the social media? I want you to watch and judge for yourself. But for us and for me here, it's really a misplaced priority. Until tomorrow by 9 p.m., let's meet on the Obidient Family Cooperative Society meeting and talk about making sure that all the 774 local governments of Nigeria are covered and the people will start benefiting from all of this. Until tomorrow, bye for now.
This is a man, a biological man, just in case. I know he looks beautiful. We were taught that she should look beautiful while he should look handsome. Yeah. But then this is a beautiful he right here. But just in case you're wondering, did I ever know him or anything? Let's see the next slide. He had made a before and an after picture of him. So this is Bobrisky, the same person, same gender. Chidi.
Of course, no, he's definitely no longer the same gender.
Oh, things are passed away. All right, then, lead us into today's story.
Okay, so the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission will today, Friday, arraign cross-gender Idris Olaruwaju Okuneye, popularly known as Bobrisky, before the Federal High Court in Lagos for alleged Naira mutilation. The FCC had invited the 31-year-old following a video report of spraying and flaunting of new Naira notes at the movie premiere of Ajekaju, at an event where he won the Best Female Dressed, and the netizens are seen to be making a case for him by putting up videos of other events where it has also happened. In a statement titled EFCC Grills Bobrisky for Naira Abuse, posted on social media handle earlier, the agency wrote, so this is the statement by the agency. So this is the statement that says the EFCC had invited the 31-year-old following a video report of spraying and flaunting words of new Naira notes at a premiere of a movie at Jakaju, produced by Eniola Aja, a Nollywood actress and producer, at Film One Circle Mall, Lekki, Lagos, on March 24th, 2024. The investigations also revealed that he had also committed the alleged offense at some other event centers and parties at different times.
Absolutely. So before this is a video, another one of Bobrisky that netizens have brought up from 2022, and he was dancing. You know what it takes for a musician, not your party, to be singing your name at party. Definitely knows that he was spraying so much. So please, let's go back to the next slide and see Bobrisky spray some money dancing to his name. Back, thank you, back. Yes, absolutely. All right, many of Lagos right there. So now let's see your thoughts.